A fine afternoon to enjoy our national time at Seattle's Safeco Field. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Trout and Cano slug it out coming up next. Number 37, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's a rookie on the mound. Doesn't have a lot of experience at this level, but he's getting better and better. We'll see how he does in this one.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, left fielder Cameron Maybin.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And now we'll look at Mike Scioscia's lineup for the visiting Halos. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, you always have to be aware of Mike Trout. And he's trouble every time he steps into the box because he's such a well-rounded hitter. He has the power to go deep. He's got the speed to turn an out into a base hit. And he's got the nerve to stay calm and come through in the clutch.
Mike Trout comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. And with that, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Albert Pujols gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know, Summersgill has a bit of a reputation for having a fat strike zone, but I don't think that really applies to all corners. Also, I've been told that he's pretty consistent with what he does and doesn't call.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Taken high and deep to right. Martin going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot for Albert Pujols as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. One for the Angels on the home run by Pujols. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. Number 68 gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's a rookie on the mound. Doesn't have a lot of experience at this level, but he's getting better and better. We'll see how he does in this one.
Gene Segura comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. In now, Yonder Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Segura runs. High and deep to straightaway right. Calhoun looks up. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
And let's take a look at where this pitch ends up. You can see there, you know, even though this pitch isn't technically in the strike zone, it's still pretty much in his wheelhouse, and he just yanks this thing right out of here.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Kyle Seager stands in with another first inning RBI opportunity in store. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. The 0-1 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Chop foul right at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 home. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Swing and a liner, but foul. A little roller toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw is not gonna be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Left fielder.
Heredia settles into the box for his first chance. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats up Pennington. Leonis Martin stands in for the first time. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
2 on here with 1 man out. And stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Where are you going here?
I'm throwing that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's 6-1. Coming to the plate again, Gene Segura, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Back goes Calhoun. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Here's Yonder Alonso.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Pennington is there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, for me, the best defensive shortstop in the game, Andrelton Simmons. You watch him go to the hole and make throws, cover ground. Simmons is so athletic. He makes the difficult plays look routine.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Calhoun looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Robinson Cano, a solo home run as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Nelson Cruz will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. In there, no balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. We'll head to inning number 2 here at Safeco. It's the Mariners 10 and the Angels 1. Andrelton Simmons will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Martin is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Ranging back is Dyson. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7th, right
Cole
fielder,
Calhoun
Cole
into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Kyle Seager will start things off in the home second, and they got to be licking their chops after that first inning output.
Yeah, and I think if you're a guy getting your second at-bat of the game and it's only the second inning, you know things are going pretty well.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Gerard Dyson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That misses. 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now to the plate, Heredia. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Leonis Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mariners 11 and the Angels 1. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Martin Maldonado is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Dyson on the run. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 9th,
Cliff Pennington digs in here for his first appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Hit down the 3rd base line. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the 3rd.
left fielder
Cameron Maben will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Carlos Ruiz digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on them.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Calhoun moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman, number
Yonder Alonso strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Crone is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they're on autopilot, 11-1. Mike Trout ready to settle in here to start the Angels half of the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons with you in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A ball hit hard to the left side, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Albert Pujols stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, he hit a 2-strike changeup, so let's see if they attack him a little bit differently if they get him to 2 strikes again.
There's Segura on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Into the box now, C.J. Crone. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Robinson Cano is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Simmons is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a one-pitch out. Nelson Cruz will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. Kyle Seager stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Calhoun sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Gerard Dyson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Calhoun will drift over toward the line, but this is back up into the seats. A foul ball. Here it comes. 0-2. Out of play off to the right. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Drives it to deep right field. Calhoun ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the blowout continues.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty under.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We played 4 full. Seattle leads this one 13-1. Andrelton Simmons heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Right side. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now at the plate, Jeffrey Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Segura has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Cole Calhoun is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hammers it to deep right field. Martin racing back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. 2 out, nobody on. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mariners are on top 13-2. Leonis Martin comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Leonis Martin.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. This is pulled into right. Calhoun is there, and he'll bring this one in. Carlos Ruiz will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Lifted into center field. Trout moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Cliff Pennington will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Cameron Maybin will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
There goes the runner. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close. Albert Pujols will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And now he's on the move again for second. To short. Segura fields it cleanly. A quick out number 1. C.J. Cron will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. He's set. Here it comes. Runner's on his way to 3rd. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Martin. 2 down. Andrelton Simmons will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runner goes for 3rd. High and deep to right. Martin looking up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, he pitched so well for so long in this ball game, but I think the clock finally struck midnight on him here. He hung in there as long as he could, but I think this may be the one that finally sends him to the shower.
Hot shot to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Mariners lead it 13-6. Yonder Alonso gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. In there, strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Alonso is retired, and there's one away.
Second baseman.
Robinson Cano ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
Nelson
at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 2-0.
And that's going to give him another great hitting count here on 2-0. No wonder they're up by 7.
Line drive to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Kyle Seager will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Cole Calhoun is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Martin Maldonado stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First offering on its way. On the ground up the middle. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him.
The batter, number
Cliff
7.
Pennington will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. First pitch on its way. He's running towards second. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Up next
now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Number 55 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. In to score, the runner from third. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Angels get just the 1. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. The M's lead it 13-7. Gerard Dyson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Cam Bedrosian will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Gerard Dyson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Boy, that got a lot of the plate, cutting right across the zone. I think if he had that pitch to do over, he would have taken a rip at that one.
Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out. Heredia will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Well, this has been a good start to an inning, but it's coming far too late to have any hope of salvaging things. And you can bet that guy there will have a word or two to say to his staff after this one's done.
Leonis Martin is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And you can tell by the way he's attacking these hitters, he's not trying to hit corners or anything, and he's just getting that ball back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll reach first safely. Albert Pujols strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. One-0 count. Here it is. Runner breaks for third. Hit to short. Segura gloves it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. C.J. Cron will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. In to score is the runner from third.
The batter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
But little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Seattle leads this one 13-8. Carlos Ruiz digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Catcher.
And he lays off there 1-0. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2,
Gene
shortstop.
Segura ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Marte barehands it. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Angels have elected to.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Here's Yonder Alonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Maben is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Robinson Cano strides in, grounded out his last time through. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your time to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. One left for Seattle. But they still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Nick Vincent will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Number 50, Nick
Jeffrey Marte will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dyson on the move. One out.
now batting.
Cole Calhoun is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the fifth. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Martin Maldonado steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Cliff Pennington makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I think this one was pretty much over before it started. That huge first inning rally put this one out of reach right from the get-go.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 13-8. So long from Seattle.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.